what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this August 1st edition. Happy Monday, everyone. Look at this beautiful shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning. It definitely looks like there's a little bit of cloud coverage settling in on the mountaintops right now, but we will see that hopefully dissipate a little bit and we'll see some sunshine. We definitely could use all of that precipitation to come our way, though. I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Maddie Evans, and we've got the fabulous Liz Farron on standby to give us some great information about some of the incredible activities taking place here in our community, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. But for today, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate. First off, it's Colorado Day today, so of course, celebrate the wonderful state of Colorado that we all know and love. Today is also August 1st, which means it is the National Dog Birthday for all shelter dogs. So if you don't know your dog's birthday, you rescued them, well then today's a good day to celebrate, August 1st. It's also National Girlfriend Day today, so if you have a girlfriend at home, well, today's a good day to spoil her. And it's International Clown Week, so if you love clowns, well, then today is your week to celebrate. Maybe watch the movie It. Really just ring in the clown kind of vibe a little bit because it is Clown Week. We've got a really good show in store for you. We're going to be chatting with Sun and Ski Sports. We got a chance to stop by and learn all about their summer gear. We've got the Salvation Army coming in to talk about a great upcoming event that they have. And then Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking is going to give you some great information on how you can make a delicious summer shrimp salad at home. Now let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures warm up just a little bit, but increased chances of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies, 60 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 80, 45% chance of precipitation. Scattered thunderstorms. Now we've got west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour if you're getting out there to do anything. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those partly cloudy skies first thing this morning. Increased cloud coverage by 4 p.m. and that's when we're going to start to see that precipitation make its way out. Mostly cloudy skies around 8 p.m. But as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 95 degrees in Denver, 10% chance of precipitation. 80 degrees in Vail, 45% chance of moisture continuing into Avon. 84 degrees is the high, 86 in Eagle, and you can see that low pressure system sitting above that Eagle County I-70 corridor right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 51 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of precipitation, so that's going to continue throughout the course of this evening. So just be wary if you're getting out to do anything. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see more increased chances of precipitation coming our way. Mix of sun and clouds on Tuesday, continuing into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Increased chances of those afternoon thunderstorms. We are in that monsoon season right now where we're going to see that continue as our pattern throughout the course of the summer. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for some fine jewelry or fossils and minerals, they're your one-stop shop for all you need, so make sure that you go check them out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to go do some shopping at Sun and Ski Sports.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
I told you I was going to introduce you to the one, the only, the fabulous Liz Farron, and
Hello,
we're so
dogs.
excited to have her here Monday morning. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning. How are you today?
Oh, I'm so good. I love when it's girls' morning, Vail, and
Yeah.
especially to kick off a Monday.
Why not? And it says it's National Girlfriend's Day. What if it's just girlfriends?
I love that.
Yeah, it's Friendship Day.
I love that even more.
I know, that's what I say.
Not as much as the August 1st one. I think that one is so brilliant because I don't know Beatrice's birthday, so now it's today, I guess.
I love that idea. I've never heard of that before, so it's really sweet because a lot of people don't know. You know, and it could be your gotcha day or the pet's birthday.
Right.
Either way, I just say thank you for rescuing all the shelter animals. It's a beautiful thing.
Right, it is
really
good.
is.
They all need homes. We all have so much love to give, and they all need homes.
I need property.
Yeah. Me too.
Then I could love
too.
more than one.
Like an abundance of bees.
Wouldn't that be? Oh,
Right.
gosh, that would be a
Right.
field of white.
It would be so incredible. If you're looking for some great things to do tonight, though, we have so many activities taking place in and around the community right now that I'm going to run out of breath by just trying to go through all of them because there's so many of them right now.
Well, you know what? It leads to so many things you could put on your calendar, and then you get to pick and choose. It's so much fun.
It is so much fun. And so the first thing that you can do is you can make your way up to Beaver Creek today. There's complimentary yoga first thing this morning. So if you need to maybe stretch, relieve some of that pressure from your weekend, today is a great day to do so. Yes, love it. Morning yoga. And that takes place from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then you can do movies under the stars up there in Beaver Creek tonight.
I'm so excited. What's the movie tonight? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay, I just was wondering because there's something magical about being up in Beaver Creek
Right.
when you're up there, and it really doesn't even matter what the film is. You just go to be in heaven up there, and you just hang out with your friends and your family, and you just lay out under the stars. And yeah, there's a movie too.
Right, there is a movie. And then continuing into tomorrow with Beaver Creek, there's a complimentary outdoor fitness class in the morning. So maybe you want to get geared up, nice and in shape for ski season. I have taken it upon myself to start rollerblading to get in shape for ski season. So
Well, that makes sense. Do you take poles too?
no.
No.
No. But the complimentary outdoor fitness class is a great way to do it, and they bring in such great people for this. And then the Fossil Posse takes place tomorrow night too, so if you're looking for something family friendly, Beaver Creek is always the place to go.
I like the idea of a fossil party because kids are so intrigued with things like that.
Right.
They really, really are.
Right, going over all the cool aspects of dinosaurs. I mean, pretty entertaining. And then you can always do your characters tomorrow. Complimentary characters up with Ken Carpenter, which is really fun because who doesn't love a ridiculous image of themselves?
Yeah, because I really like my teeth.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They enhance some special quality of your face.
Right. They're like, which one do you like the least? That one is the one we're
That's what I'm saying,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Also taking place tonight is the Vail Dance Festival has kicked
Yeah.
off, and there's so many incredible activities. We've got so many fabulous dancers. I follow Tyler Peck on social media only because she's one of the New York City Ballet's incredible ballerinas, and she does such a fantastic job, and she's up here in Vail performing.
That's going to be amazing. There's something about ballet that surpasses all the other genres of dance because it really seems to take every little bone and muscle and structure of your body to make that happen.
Right, and so you can see the lineup of events right here on the screen, and there are so many great ones, and then there are just so many great things that come with this. One of my favorite ones is the up close, as they break down each and every movement that these athletes have to do, and these dancers are pushing their bodies to these insane limits, and so this is a really cool way, if you've never gotten into ballet before, to see it broken down and see all of these great moves.
And maybe try a step or two if you're watching how it's done.
Right.
I'm not going to, but maybe you can try.
I'm not going to either. I'm pretty clumsy, and I think that it would just be best if we maybe left that to the professionals.
I can imagine the two clumsy girls out there trying to even just get your foot on the bar.
Right. Just like trying to leap and twirl at the same time.
Forget it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
leave it to the pros.
Yeah, we can go enjoy it, but we don't need to participate. You can see the entire lineup of events, and they just keep coming. They are doing things from the Ford Amphitheater to Dancing in the Park here in Avon, and so there's just so many great shows for you to see and enjoy. And you can go to their website right now to buy your tickets online. That way you can participate in any of the fun.
It's really a great time. And you guys, just make sure you get over there. You get a little, you get to learn a lot about things that we don't all necessarily know. It's so much culture here in the Vail Valley. And, it's just a wonderful experience to be able to be in one spot and see so many things happening all at the same time almost.
All at the same time. And so while you're checking out the Vail Dance Festival, you should check out discovervail.com because that'll give you the entire lineup of activities that are taking place over in Vail, which, Vail just keeps it really busy, but so does Avon and so does Minturn, and so there's just so many things to get out there and do.
There really are, and Nottingham Park is always a great place to stomp around because there's always something going on over there.
Yes.
Music and art. There was a great art show this weekend as well.
There's so much taking place, and so for all of this information, when you want to check out Vail, you can go to discovervail.com. That way you can see the entire lineup of activities, whether it's Vail Dance or whether it's the farmers market or whether it's just live music. There's so many things, and we still have Vail Jazz taking place throughout the course of the summer, so you can get out there, you can see some great jazz music, and that's the coolest part is we've got such an enriched community, whether it's classical music with Bravo Vail, or we've got ballerinas and Vail Dance coming in, and then of course we've got Vail Jazz, and it just like goes on and on and on and on.
It really does, and you don't have to be in a big city to catch all the culture. You can be right here. It's so amazing. And it's National Colorado Day.
And it's National Colorado Day, so we're celebrating all of the great things that are offered here in our community by celebrating Colorado. And then of course, one of the things that we love to do is go to Nottingham Park for the Wednesday night concerts.
I love it there. I mean, seriously, especially in the summertime, they just have so many things going on. But yes, the concerts, complimentary music, music under the stars, right on the lake. There's nothing better than that.
There is nothing better, and that's one of the most fabulous hidden gems here in our community is the pavilion at Nottingham Park, just because they do so many great things. So like last night, Sunset Live on the back side of the pavilion, and then on the front side on Wednesdays you can get out there and enjoy the live concerts. And so you can see the lineup of musicians right here on the screen, and they bring a lot of really fun, good ones in.
They really do, and whether it's a touring musician or a local musician, they are all so superbly talented. It's just remarkable how many great artists we have out here, whether it's, art or music or anything. We really have a very talented community.
And we're really lucky. So for more information on all of these great activities, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. You can go to the Town of Avon website. You can go to Discover Vail. And then, of course, we always forget to mention, or sometimes I forget to mention, the Villar Performing Arts Center.
Right, villarpac.org.
Yes, and that one is incredible because they've got the best shows around.
And it's an incredible venue. There's nowhere that you sit that you can't see and embrace whatever's going on the stage.
Right, and you can see the lineup of activities that they have coming. Limited availability to some shows. They've got a really funny comedian coming in. We've got so many things taking place, and so just make sure that you mark your calendars and you look at everything as it's coming and going, because it's coming and going quickly. I can't believe we're already in August.
I can't believe they have their fall underground schedule up at the Villar already. I mean, it's whizzing. I want to take a breath and slow down.
Right.
You're ready for the snow. I am not.
I'm a little bit ready for the snow. I'm gearing up to be ready for the snow. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're actually going to take a look at doing some shopping at Sun and Ski Sports now.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Back to school is right around the corner, and if you need to do some back to school shopping, well, the place to do it is here at Sun and Ski Sports, especially because they've got some great deals. And I'm standing here with the deal expert, Alex. Thank you for meeting us, Alex.
Yeah, great to be back. I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah, we've missed spending some time in here. I've missed doing the off-camera shopping that I like to do when I get to run around. And right now you have such great deals that it makes the shopping like 4 times more enticing.
Yeah, especially when you get a chance to come in and you know you need something and it's on deal. I mean, what's better?
There's absolutely nothing better. So as we're gearing up for back to school season and parents are starting to think about all of those things that they need to get their kids, you guys have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we try to get you guys all prepared, and of course we're standing behind, one of the more crucial things, backpacks. What's back to school without backpacks, So we have a giant selection this year, the biggest we've ever had, so it really is encompassing in terms of whatever you could possibly want. And then we have a bunch of sales going on too.
Which nobody can miss a good sale, and especially when it's so many things that the kids need as they're making their way back to school. From shirts to shoes to dresses, you've got it all right now, which makes it nice and convenient.
Yeah, I mean, anything you're going to need, because of course this is typically a time when you think about, oh wait, we need all these clothes for the year coming up. Those kids are growing, so we need a chance to go buy this stuff. This is a perfect time to come in. And again, talking about t-shirts are on sale, shorts are on sale, dresses. We've got footwear. I mean, most of our brands are on sale in footwear. And there's a little bit of everything, even swimwear, because the kids at some point will go swimming this year for sure.
Right, and especially now that we're not all the way through summer, so we still have some of that summer season left for the kids to get out there and enjoy things like Nottingham Lake or the river, which if they want to do that really quickly, you guys rent paddle boards, which I didn't know until just now.
Yeah, I mean, we were standing right next to one, and it would just happen to be a topic of conversation. But it's a great thing getting people aware of the fact that we do rent all these cool things to get you out and doing some of these activities, whether it's biking, which is the one everybody thinks about, or as we just found out, stand-up paddleboards, then go explore the lake or the rivers or any of the reservoirs we have around us.
So let's talk about some of the great deals on some of the things that you guys have. There's a great deal on t-shirts right now.
Yeah, so t-shirts is going to be the big one. You got t-shirts and tank tops or buy one, get one 50% off. So again, talking about one of those items you need not just one of, you're probably going to be buying a couple or multiple quantities of. There's a killer deal for you. And then the other half of your set, if you're wearing a t-shirt, typically going to be wearing a pair of shorts, and those are on sale too. And then for the women's side, we talked about dresses. Of course, if you're not going to be wearing t-shirt and shorts on the women's side, you may be wearing a dress.
Right, and the dress season is still here in full force, and it's especially nice on those days where we're seeing these warmer temperatures come out and kind of toast us up a little bit out right now. And so it's nice to have that dress option, and there are some great deals on the dresses. So you guys are just running a deal for everyone.
Pretty much anything you could need for this type of season. Again, a little bit of summer left, and then the idea of getting you ready for the school season too. And of course, the last set, if you got t-shirts, shorts, you're gonna need some footwear. So there's always a good deal on footwear as well.
Which we love the deal on footwear, and you guys are one of the few places here in the Valley where you've got such a wide array of footwear. So people from like hiking boots to sandals to slippers, you guys have it all, which makes it nice and convenient because you're that one-stop shop for all of your footwear needs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's funny, this footwear section gets bigger and bigger every year. So we go from having, still one of the only places, as you said, could buy footwear to like everything you could possibly need now these days in terms of, as you said, hiking to Vans are on sale to Birkenstocks. I mean, the whole selection, there's something for you.
And you guys are doing a really fun pack giveaway running weekly, which is incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be a cool idea. Again, all you got to do is sign up, whether it's you in store, we'll have a little QR code for you when you come in starting the 1st of August, or just head to the website and it's on there too. And all you got to do is enter, and you might take care of one of your needs like that for free.
Which that's the best deal possible, is you can get your kids geared up so easily, and it's really a one-stop shop. So if people are in the market to come shopping, now is the time to do so while this is still going on.
Absolutely. This is your chance to come get some of those great deals.
And then speaking of the backpacks that are behind us, you guys carry a large array. And so what are some of the top brands for backpacks that you're carrying this year?
So the two big ones we've always had are Patagonia and North Face. We're starting carrying something a little more creative. We have Herschel now with some really colorful designs. And then we carry Osprey and a couple other brands and that more of that technical style.
Which is good for those kids that like to get out there and go explore right after school, maybe the ones who have to take the bus home and walk a little bit or ride their bikes. Those technical bags work so well for them.
Yeah, typically having an extra strap to keep that bag nice and in place, whether you're biking or hiking, it really keeps it locked in place and you don't have to worry about anything moving around on you.
Alex, if people are interested in coming shopping with you, can they shop online? And then if so, can they get all these great deals online as well?
Absolutely, yeah. You got to just go to sunandski.com or come check us out in store as well, and we're right here in Avon.
And what are your store hours so if people are interested in coming to shop, they know when they can come?
If I hope they are interested, but it's 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday and then 9 to 6 on Sundays.
Alex, thank you so much for all this great information. So one more time, how long is this sale going to last? And if people want to come in and do that great shopping that we were talking about, because I'm going to go shopping after this, then how long do they have until the back to school sale ends?
So it's starting right now, and then it goes until pretty much the end of August. So you guys have pretty much a couple weeks to really figure out what you need, come in, check it out. And if you need to come back for a second run, it'll still be here for you.
Alex, thank you so much again for all this great information. If you're in the market for some back-to-school needs, well, come to Sun and Ski Sports. From everything from footwear to shorts to shirts to dresses, they've got it all, and it's all on a great deal right now. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting quite a bit of precipitation later in the afternoon, but maybe a little bit of sunshine coming out first thing this morning. 60 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 80, 45% chance of precipitation. So partly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms are possible. We are expecting to see west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour if you're getting out there to do anything. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see a little bit of sunshine, maybe peeking out during these hours where it's partly cloudy skies. Scattered thunderstorms starting later this afternoon, and then mostly cloudy skies into this evening. And hopefully that brings a little bit of precipitation. We could always use that extra moisture coming our way. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 95 degrees in Denver, 10% chance of precipitation, so things might feel a little bit humid down there. 80 degrees in Vail, 84 degrees in Avon, 86 degrees in Eagle. Increased chances of precipitation along that I-70 corridor here in Eagle County. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight, tonight temperatures cooling down. 51 degrees is our overnight low. 20% chance of a rainfall tonight. Now, winds shifting directions a little bit. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Partly cloudy skies throughout this evening, but we are expecting to see that sunset just a little bit earlier. 8:20 is when it's going to go down. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, 40% chance of precipitation, mix of sun and clouds. 78 degrees is our high, 78 degrees on Wednesday as well, with a 50% chance of precipitation. Decreasing on Thursday to a 30% chance of moisture. And then into the weekend, Friday and Saturday, we are expecting to see those afternoon thunderstorms at a higher percentage of precipitation. So just be wary. Bring your rain gear with you if you're getting out and about to do anything. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do, Oktoberfest is kicking off September 2nd and through the 4th, so make sure that you mark your calendars and you check that out. Now, let's take a look at that road report, especially if you're getting out there to do anything while we've got this precipitation coming our way, and then of course while we've got all the construction happening in and around the roads. It's really important that you're nice and safe out there. So one of the things that we recommend that you do is you sign up for EC alerts, because it'll tell you exactly what's happening on the road. So if there's any closures or anything planning on happening, then they'll kind of have an idea of that. But especially while we have all of this moisture coming our way, it's really important that you sign up for these EC alerts, because we keep getting these flash flood warnings due to kind of the craziness that we had last summer during these flash flood warnings. It's really important that you just have that information at your fingertips. So you can sign up for the EC alerts at ecalerts.org. And then of course, for more information on what's taking place on those roadways, you can go to co.gov or cotrip.org for more information, and that way you can just get exactly what's taking place on those roadways. Now we're taking a look at this I-70 corridor right here. This is at the bottom of Vail Pass, and you can see traffic is flowing. Now as you make your way up Vail Pass right now, there is some traffic up there due to some work that they are doing on that bike lane up there. So just be cautious, give yourself that little bit of extra travel time, and maybe don't plan your trips down to the minute, only because that is subject to change here quite frequently, and especially if you're making your way on that I-70 corridor eastbound towards Denver or westbound towards Grand Junction and Glenwood right now. So just be cautious of that. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to introduce you to the Salvation Army and a really cool event that they have coming up this week, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Vail. Good morning live. This is Liz, and I have somebody very special with me today. Terry Reichert from the Vail Valley's very own Salvation Army. Nice to see you today.
Thank you, Liz. Thanks for having me.
I'm so grateful that you're here, and what you guys do, just the most altruistic group that we have here in the community. They're always taking care of everybody, and you have a very special program coming up this Friday at Battle Mountain High, and it's called the Empty Bowls Program.
Yes, join us at noon, please, for lunch and a great chance to get some art in your cabinet. We have this great event where we started 13 years ago to remind ourselves about hunger in the Vail Valley and the fact that the Salvation Army serves that need through the food pantry. So this really great event allows you for $25 to come through and pick a pottery bowl and go through our soup line, which is stocked with soup from all the best restaurants in town, bread from the best bakers in town, and dessert from the best chefs in town. So it's just a really great event where you can see everyone you've been missing and catch up and give a great chance for the food pantry to stock its shelves.
Well, I think it's just wonderful. There's one stigma that we don't want to let go of here in the Vail Valley, because everybody seems to think that everybody is just so flush and well-to-do. That's not the case. We have people of all walks of life and all different family situations. And there are a lot of people struggling right now. There's a lot of people that are just dealing with the inflation going on right now, and it's really a hardship, and gas and everything else. When you guys come in and you do something so special to help people during hard times, it really doesn't go unnoticed. It's really a beautiful thing, and we just love you guys for everything that you do. So for $25 at the Battle Mountain High, noon this week, Friday,
Yes.
you can get a pottery bowl. So let me understand that. So local artisans are creating these bowls?
Yes, and that's the crazy thing about this community. We are full of art and full of people doing art and with giving hearts. So we've got a great group of potters that have prepared pottery bowls for us. It is a labor of love. It takes time. There's so many steps. So them donating this to the event is just proof of how generous this valley is. So we've got hundreds of bowls, and they're prepared with love. So you go through and you pick your favorite from the table and head on through the food line, and everyone is always impressed at how the chefs treat the summer ingredients this time of year and create a really delicious soup for us.
Well, we are in the time where all these wonderful vegetables are plentiful and so many other things.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea as to what kind of soups we're going to be able to experience?
I do.
Yeah. Soup for you, soup for you.
That's right. Sun and Out Bully Ranch does their famous tomato basil, so that'll be there. We have Pickled Pantry out of Eagle doing a mushroom tarragon that I've had and is delicious.
Nice.
And we've got just a whole lineup: sweet basil, Splendido, Grand Avenue Grill, and the Four Seasons is there with dessert, as is Sweet Mustache, a new bakery in Eagle, and we've got a great lineup.
That's amazing. The Sweet Mustache, I like the name of that place. So everybody really basically, no matter what, they're all coming together for the community for this special Empty Bowls event. And how many years have you guys been doing this special event?
13 years ago, a great group of volunteers and people that care about the Salvation Army started this event, and we're still keeping it going strong, and there's a big volunteer effort. All the first responders are out to help serve and set the room, and you cannot forget about the silent auction because it's pretty great. We have a Weber grill, among many other certificates and other items, lots of fly fishing gear, so the silent auction can't be beat.
That's great. So you really do put the fun in fundraisers.
Oh, yes.
So not only do you get amazing bowl of soup, and do you get to keep the bowl?
Oh, it's yours, yes.
Ooh, see, that's my jam right there. I want to just get a really cool bowl from somebody here in the art world for the Vail Valley. So you really do. It's $25, and then the silent auction is something else. And all this money, which is a really great thing, number one, it goes to such a great cause, but it really does filter down into your food pantry, which I know is amazing. Like I said earlier, a lot of people are struggling right now. There's the cost of food has just increased to such a degree that there's a lot of people that just can't make it happen, and they have hungry kids at home, and they just want to do right by their families. So what I have understood is that Monday through Friday, you all, I think it's till 4 o'clock.
Yes.
You are offering meats, cheeses, vegetables, all the healthy ingredients that you could use in your refrigerator and on your kitchen counter. They can stop by the food pantry for the Salvation Army, and I know you, Sue Ellen Brown, and so many other people have just been doing endless, tireless work for everybody. So that's something that I'd like to bring to light too, if anybody is not aware. If you are struggling and you need some food, this is complimentary. And it all comes through you guys, and it's all donated goods, correct?
It is. There's a great opportunity to stock your fridge and pantry with healthy food and fill that gap. And there's so much other things that the Salvation Army does on top of that food pantry in terms of prescription help and emergency services, and they help people get other resources in the community. So they really are a place in town where you can go if you need help, and they know everyone and everything about how to get that help.
Right.
So it's a good place to land if you're feeling like you need to help your family, and they'll take good care of you. There's a beautiful garden in the back.
Nice.
Where they're growing so much produce.
Right. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And you're not alone, so nobody should feel any sort of weird feelings about coming to the Salvation Army. You'll see friends, you'll see so many people.
It's a great community
Right,
gathering
it's not like you're
point.
walking in like, oh, please, sir, may I have some more? This is something that the community has done together, and we are all one people here. So it's really a beautiful thing that you guys are doing. So you have the food pantry, and I did not know about the prescription thing until you just mentioned that. That's very important. Prescriptions can go up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars for one script.
And they can surprise you.
Yes.
So go on over there and have a talk and see how we can help.
You guys are just amazing. And now I once again want to bring up the Empty Bowls program because that's taking place this Friday at the Battle Mountain High School. So soup for you and soup for you and soup for everybody. And it's really just a wonderful program. We have artisans that are involved, and they've all created these. So the bowls, are they done by the potter's wheel, or are they just like rolled clay, or is it all kinds of different
I think
ways?
the potter's wheel is definitely the majority of them, and there's a lot of handiwork involved, stamping and art, details given, so a lot of love. Yeah.
That's so amazing. I've tried the potter's wheel before. It's like, oh, sloop.
It's really hard. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, like the movie Ghost, it doesn't happen that easily at all.
It takes a certain finesse, yes.
It really does. So, I mean, it's just great that you've enlisted the local artists that are going to take place in this. And just mentioning all the restaurants that have all the wonderful ingredients for the soups. Now, where are they getting most of these lovely vegetables and herbs that they're going to add to the delicious soups that we're going to have?
Well, the chefs that I'm aware of are really working hard to source their ingredients the best quality and local when they can. And everyone's got their own approach, and they bring their own work of art to the event that I always enjoy. And that's why we do it in the summer, because the vegetables are amazing this time of year, and it makes it an easy thing to do.
That's really great. And now tell me a little bit more about the bakery. What are they going to offer for everybody?
Well, we have some great bread in this valley. So, of course, Avon Bakery, Michelle's Bakery.
They're still around?
They sure are, yeah. And they've got, aside from all these wonderful European pastries, they do their bread so high quality.
Nice.
We have Columbine Bakery with those delicious rolls, my favorite in town. Yeah, so the bakers are coming out strong as well.
That's amazing. So you're going to not only have soup, even though it is the Empty Bowls program, you're going to enjoy a nice, beautiful hot soup from all of our wonderful chefs here in the Vail Valley. And then you get a beautiful dessert.
Yes.
And lots of bread for dipping, which is just a wonderful experience. And you get a bowl, which is made by one of our local artisans. It's just an incredible experience. Once again, it's at noon, Battle Mountain High School, for the Empty Bowls program with all of our wonderful people from the Salvation Army. And it all goes to their food pantry program, where if you are struggling and you need to get some extra food in the kitchen, that is something that you guys provide. And so you've been here 13, this has started 13 years ago, the Empty Bowls program, and I've been here 13 years, so I'm really excited. I'm very proud and happy to have brought you onto the show today.
Thank you, Liz.
I can't thank you enough. This is Terry Reichert, everybody from the Salvation Army, Vail Valley. Thank you so much for being here. Please join us for the Empty Bowls program this Friday at Battle Mountain High School.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
We're so dedicated to bringing you such great local programming here at TV8 that we have our own cooking show, and it's called Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller, and she walks you through making some absolutely incredible recipes that you can make at home. And so we're going to give you a little tease of where and what you can make some yummy summer shrimp salad. But if you want to watch a full episode, well, you can tune in every day, Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. and we're playing the episodes. So make sure that you tune in and you check out all of these great shows. And now let's look at some yummy shrimp salad.
Welcome back to Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. I am Tracy. Thanks for joining us here today. We're talking all about shrimp, how healthy and how easy it is to cook. So I have a farm shrimp, and I have a wild caught shrimp. So when you're getting ready to cook it, you kind of want to pat it dry. People are always amazed when I tell them this, but like even if I have a piece of fish or something, I will just gently squeeze it after it thaws out when it's frozen to get some of that excess water. Because if you're going to put it in your pan and you're going to try to get a sear on it, then you're not going to get rid of that excess water. It's going to kind of fill up in your pan and boil your shrimp, which is not what we are after. So just pat it dry a little bit with a paper towel, real gently too. You don't want to like manhandle those little tiny crustaceans. It's not going to taste as good. So real easy to peel. You just pull the tail off, flip it over, take the legs, and they should come off nice and easy. When you're working with the farmed fish, a lot of times they just have the tails on there, so you just pull those off really quickly. So season it generously with salt and pepper, and then a nice little ingredient that you can put on there, just a tiny, tiny bit of sugar. Why do we do that? It's just going to bring out the natural sweetness of the shrimp. And when we put it in the pan, it's going to help to caramelize a little. And literally, shrimp take about 5 minutes to cook. These are already pink shrimp, so we're not going to see them change a color, but a lot of times when they're a grayish color when they start, they just turn pink right away. So here we are. We're going to have those cook. I do have my salad started. This salad has cucumbers, sliced cucumbers, and peaches. If it's a really fresh peach, all you do is take a cut and go right around that. This is called the stone fruit. The seed is in the middle, and you should be able to turn it and open it up like that. That is the easiest way and the nicest way to open up a fresh peach. A lot of times the juice will be squeezing all over you, but not today because, like I said, it's not quite as ripe as it should be. All right, we're just going to slice these up really thin. Can you hear that shrimp cooking? It smells good already. Just a little bit of simple seasoning. I have my cucumbers, so I'm just going to put my peaches down. And as the shrimp are starting to cook, you'll see that their tails are turning a little bit, and then you just want to flip them over. This is literally going to take about 1 more minute. And the key to cooking any seafood and shrimp is don't overcook it. So right about this point, I'm actually just going to turn the heat off and let them cook that side right now real easily. So turn the heat off. They're already kind of firm to the touch. They've got a little caramelization. They're looking good. And now let's make a vinaigrette. We're going to go a little bit of olive oil, equal parts olive oil, orange juice. Orange juice is one of my favorite ingredients when I am making vinaigrettes because it's low in calorie. It gives it that nice flavor, and it's juicy and has that citrus, so you can use that quite often. All right, we're going to do a little bit of cinnamon. I'm actually going to get this one out right now because I need a spoon for cinnamon, because if you overdo it, you're going to be in trouble. So we're going to use about a teaspoon of cinnamon and almost a teaspoon of cumin. We're going to go a little bit less on the cumin because it's so strong. We're going to do those two right in there. And when you're working with dried herbs like this, you really want to let them sit in the juices for a little bit. So you want to make this and then let it sit. Not for a long time, but you do want to let it sit for a little bit. See, now shake it up. Okay, it's an interesting color. And that cinnamon is going to be dry right now. So the longer we let it sit right here, and I don't mean like days or anything like that. I mean, you can just let it sit for like a half hour or so. The longer we let it sit, the better it's going to taste. So let me get this out of the way and bring our salad in. The shrimp is looking good. I am going to plate this up and put our vinaigrette on. When we come back, we'll show you the finished product here, and then we'll get going with our farmed shrimp and make a delicious, creamy shrimp salad. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. I am Tracy. Thanks for joining us here today. We're talking all about shrimp, how healthy and how easy it is to cook. We are just going to cut these into little pieces. Actually, a lot of times when I'm making the shrimp salad, I will put it in my food processor, but I didn't want to lug the food processor in here today. So we're just going to slice the shrimp up, kind of nice and easy if you put it in a little row, put them all together. My whole family's from Florida, so they actually have shrimp nets like right outside on their docks, and we eat the freshest shrimp you can possibly imagine. Mayport shrimp in Florida is delicious. Really, if you can get any shrimp from the Texas, the Gulf of Mexico, or Florida, you're going to be in pretty good shape with that flavor. And again, just don't overcook it, and you'll be tasting it and enjoying it. Okay, so here we go. We have our shrimp cut up into small pieces for the shrimp salad. And this one, sorry, I'm gonna add a few calories to this because it's gonna be nice and creamy. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a mixture of sour cream and mayonnaise. Now, I'm a huge mayonnaise fan. I love eggs, I love mayonnaise, but mayonnaise alone sometimes when you're making a salad like that, it's just a little too strong. So I like to mix mine with a little bit of sour cream. I actually do a half and half, 50% sour cream, 50% mayonnaise. Tons of salt and pepper. Either use dill or use tarragon, and if you're ever cooking lobster, tarragon is really, really good. It has all these little like leaves like this, and all you do is pull the leaves right off of the stems, and then we're going to chop them up. It's super easy, super fragrant, and it kind of has like a licorice type of flavor to it. So we're just going to take those right off. Actually, I just do it that way. Take them off that way. You can really put any herbs you want in here. If you would prefer, you know, parsley or something like that, you can do that. Really making something that turns out to be in your recipe repertoire all the time. All right, super simple. Cut up cooked shrimp. We have tarragon, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, and sour cream. We're just going to kind of fold it all together and make ourselves this nice creamy salad. This is so good. I eat this just by itself, and I do a lot of this in like little individual cups, and people love it. And you can either eat it by itself, you can eat it on a salad, you can eat it with crackers or crudité if you wanted to, or you can put it in a wrap and take it out on a picnic. One of the things though about wrapping up creamy dishes, there's a little trick, especially if you want to take it out on your picnic. So right now, we're just gonna put it on our bed of lettuce. This would be a nice little light lunch for you, packed with protein and vitamins and minerals, nice and light and delicious with a little bit of creaminess. I'm gonna put a little more salt and pepper right on there, especially pepper. And then when we return, I will show you how to wrap that in a tortilla. So if you want a sandwich, if you're going on a hike or something, hitting the lake or the river, we're gonna wrap that. I'm gonna give you a few tips on how to make those wraps still taste good and not get too soggy if you're going on a picnic. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. I'm Tracy Miller. Thanks for joining us here today. We are talking about shrimp, and we just made a shrimp salad with a creamy mayonnaise sour cream base, and we used tarragon today, which is actually delicious. I was crying a little bit because I didn't have the dill that I usually like to use with my shrimp salad. Have to compromise when you're using fresh ingredients, and that tarragon, it tastes really good. So start with some lettuce, and make sure your lettuce is dry. Like I've been telling you, kind of all day here, is dry things off, because all of that moisture is going to make your wrap mushy, and it's going to make your shrimp boil when you're putting it in the pan. So I have the shrimp salad here. I'm just going to put that down right on top, and I'm going to take a little bit of the mayonnaise base and kind of make like a little bit of glue to seal it closed. I love making wraps. I don't know why, I just really like rolling things. So take it like that. Pull it all out your way, move your fingers around so that you know that like you're gonna get a good bite on every sandwich, and then just roll that baby up. That glue right there is gonna seal it closed. And then I like to cut it in half. And when I'm making wraps and I'm getting ready to go on a picnic, or usually I'm getting ready to cater or go on a gig or something like that, what I do is I just put the wrap in the fridge uncovered until I'm ready to wrap it up. Because if you wrap it up in cellophane, what's going to happen is it's going to get all mushy. And since we have a creamy base, you want some mayonnaise on your sandwich, when you're making wraps, you want to have a layer. You want to have that lettuce layer to protect the mayonnaise on the inside and the wrap. Seems simple, but you can really kind of make a mushy sandwich if you're having it wrapped up for a little while. So we've got the 2 salads today. For the shrimp salad with peaches and cucumbers, and that's in a cumin cinnamon vinaigrette. And then we will also have the recipe here for you with the shrimp salad, which I'm gonna say you're probably gonna like a lot. Thanks for joining me here on Colorful Cooking today. Eat shrimp, it's low in calories, high in protein, and really good for you.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. 60 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 80, 45% chance of rainfall, west winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage slowly increasing throughout the course of today, bringing us those scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, and then mostly cloudy skies remaining into this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm, 95 degrees, 10% chance of precipitation, 80 degrees in Vail, 84 degrees in Avon, 86 degrees in Eagle, and you can see that we have that low pressure system sitting above all of Eagle County right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down, 51 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of rainfall throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting more precipitation to come our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to buy a rain jacket or maybe a nice umbrella, make sure that you check out Sun and Ski Sports. Oh man, Liz.
That was a mouthful.
It goes quick.
Yeah, it really does. What a great morning.
I love the Empty Bowls event. This is one of my favorites. I go every year and I collect all of my bowls.
I think that's wonderful. I would want to have a collection as well. I mean,
Right.
the local artists here are just amazing. And now I'm hungry between the shrimp with Tracy and all the soup
Right.
with the Salvation Army. I'm ready.
We're ready. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. We are all out of time. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great Monday, everyone.